class, and I'm one of the chaplains here on the Africa Mercy. And here on the Africa Mercy we have all kinds of different scrubs and uniforms. There are the really nice white shirts at reception, and then we have the blue scrubs in the medical field, the black scrubs that are at the dining room, and then we have the brown scrubs. The brown scrubs, they look like that, and the brown scrubs, they're kept by the housekeeping. Now, I want to argue why I think that the brown scrubs are the most important scrubs that there are on the ship.
Housekeeping is the department on the ship that is responsible for keeping everything spotless and clean, eliminating germs, basically fighting death and disease on this side of things, because if the crew's not healthy, then we can't get any work done.
So today we're on deck 6 and we've been disinfecting handrails, we've been dry mopping the floors, cleaning bathrooms, the crew galley, all sorts of things to make sure that people can stay healthy and we can have a spick and span ship.
There's a story to that, and I have to go back to Jesus in John 13. There's this moment in Jesus' life where he knows that he doesn't have many days left. Time is short. And he knows who his enemies are. He knows who is going to betray him. Judas, he knows their names and their faces. And there's a third thing that's being told, namely that Jesus knows that all power in heaven and on earth has been given to him. And I was thinking, if you had little time left, if you knew who your enemy was, and if you knew you had all power in heaven and earth, what would you do? We read in the Bible that Jesus got up. I think he took a brown scrub and wore it and began to clean his disciples' feet. And I think that's exactly what the people in the brown scrubs do. They don't clean our feet, but they clean the floor, they clean the hallway. And with that they do as a service, a great service, the service that actually Jesus does to his disciples. And that's one reason why I think the brown scrubs are the most important scrubs on the ship. And the second reason why I think the brown scrubs are the most important scrubs on the ship is that they also challenge us. The brown scrub challenge us to become a servant as well, to wear a brown scrub under our uniforms and to become a servant in everything that we do. That's why I think the brown scrubs are the most important scrubs here on the ship.
Something that I've been learning from working in housekeeping is finding joy in your work, whatever you're doing. So sometimes it can get maybe a little bit boring. You think you're doing the same thing over and over, what have you, but or you get frustrated because, oh my gosh, someone else touched the glass and now I have to re-wash the glass. But in the end, I mean, it can actually turn into almost calming work once you've been doing it for a while. You know the routine and you just get it done. My favorite part about housekeeping is our team. We have an awesome group of people that we work with, including a lot of day crew as well as people from all different countries, and we just have a really good time working together and making sure that things look nice and neat and that they're clean.
I agree with Vanessa. My favorite part of housekeeping is also getting to know the other crew members and hearing about what the countries are like where they're from. And yeah, knowing that we're making a difference, hopefully, even though it doesn't feel quite as tangible, but it is very important.
On the ship, I'm known as Dr. Gary, and I'm one of the surgeons on board. I've been here for about 30 years and done a lot of operating, and every day we're working away in the operating rooms. It's very clear to me that we are so interdependent on each other. We can't operate if we don't have a steady source of electricity. If the oxygen concentrator that we use for our anesthesia up on deck 8 is not working properly, and our vacuum system and all the air conditioning system that keeps the room, helps us keep it clean, helps us keep from dripping into our sterile operations. And one of the overarching things that I really appreciate about the ship are our housekeepers, because we know what it means when you aren't keeping the ship clean. At a certain point, when the Anastasis, our original Mercy ship, came into Africa, there was a point where half the crew, literally half the crew, was seriously sick with vomiting and diarrhea, and they could not do anything except wait in their cabin for this terrible sickness to pass. And we traced it to two things: the ice machines, people were putting their hands into the ice machine, and the handrails. And so now when I walk up through the ship, I see the housekeepers. Every day they're cleaning those handrails, and I think, yeah, that's so important. It seems like it's just a simple thing that you do, but that is what keeps the crew healthy. When you have 400 people living in relatively close quarters, disease passes quickly. And so fighting that every single day is super important. Also, I give tours every now and then to heads of state and ministers of health, and I think, oh, they're going to be really impressed with our CT scanner and all of our technology. The question they often ask me is, how do you keep this ship so clean? And I think, oh, there we go. You know, they're looking. They know how hard it is to do that in their hospitals, and they're impressed with what they see here. And I think, yeah, there we go. It's the simple but profound things like that that really matter, and even heads of state and ministers of health know that.